Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a closer look at an ecosystem you probably use pretty regularly, Eventbrite. And our goal here, it's not just about, finding tickets. We want to understand the platform as this complete engine for event organizers and also a huge discovery tool for users like you.
Right. It's so easy to just think of Eventbrite as, the place to grab concert tickets. But looking at our source material, ticketing is really just the starting block. The core idea is how complex it is to run a platform that serves so many different people, industries, and event types all at once.
Yeah, I was looking at this list and it really feels like a full stack solution. Okay, so let's unpack this a bit. What does offering integrated event ticketing and an event marketing platform and their own ad system and payments processing, what does that actually mean for organizers?
Well, that's the central challenge, isn't it? By offering it all together, they solve a really big problem for organizers who, frankly, don't want to juggle five different vendors.
Right, avoiding that integration nightmare.
Exactly. And the impact is huge when you see the range of industries they cover. It's not just music or festivals or performing arts, which, need those fast, high-volume sales. They're also building solutions for charity and causes, even the retail sector. Think about those needs, maybe tracking donations differently or linking to point-of-sale systems. It gets complicated fast.
Wow, okay. And that diversity, it seems to carry right over into the kinds of events listed. Sure, they've got the big concerts and festivals, but I was struck by the sheer range here. You see things like professional conferences, corporate events, right next to classes and workshops. And crucially, they folded in online events too. That must have been a major technical pivot, handling purely digital experiences.
Oh, absolutely. And what's really interesting is seeing how that variety on the organizer side fuels discovery for consumers. They're clearly set up for really specific user searches. I mean, you can browse for standard stuff like nightlife or performing arts. Sure, but the categories that really jump out are things like dating, hobbies, and business. That suggests Eventbrite is acting almost like a social connector for niche communities, not just a ticket seller for big shows.
That makes sense. To handle all that complexity and scale, it looks like they've invested pretty heavily in support systems too. We see this organizer resource hub. It mentions blogs, tips and guides, tools and features. It feels like they're actively trying to build a creator community, which seems vital when your users range from, say, professional corporate planners to someone hosting their very first cooking class.
Precisely. And that support network allows for incredible geographic reach. You can see it in the city list provided. You've got your expected top destinations, right?
Hmm.
New York, LA, Chicago, Miami, standard major hubs. But what caught my eye was the popular cities list, seeing places like Abilene, Wichita, San Antonio mentioned. That tells me the platform isn't just focused on the biggest markets. They seem to have figured out how to make their marketing and tools work effectively in smaller, more local contexts, too.
Okay, so wrapping up the main takeaway here. Eventbrite is this highly varied engine, but that variety isn't just a feature list, it's this ongoing balancing act, right? Supporting everything from like big B2B corporate marketing needs down to super specific local hobby groups, all while trying to stay efficient.
Which leaves us with a really interesting question for you, the listener, to think about. When you consider that huge range of events from, say, a complex corporate event needing custom B2B invoicing to maybe a simple dating workshop with basic consumer payments, how does one platform actually manage to tailor its marketing and its payment systems effectively for such wildly different needs in different places all at the same time? That level of financial and marketing flexibility, well, that's the real trick behind it all, isn't it?